buffalo stands up to defeat the lion. The lion fell after the Cape buffalo became enraged. Thinking victory was assured, the lion did not expect the tragic outcome. The savanna offers no mercy for blunders. Out here, true power is determined not by resounding roars, but by the extent of pain one is willing to endure to survive. As the dawn's first light creeps across the vast grasslands, a commanding lion pride strides with unspoken authority through the brisk air. They are the sovereigns of this territory, feared and seasoned, moving as a united front. Each paw print echoes past victories, woven into sinew and instinct. Leading them is a colossal male, his dark mane, a testament to his rule, his gaze calm yet shrewd. He is not there to hunt. Instead, he stands firm as a living bulwark, the final barrier between safety and pandemonium. Surrounding him, the lionesses fan out like shadows in pursuit. These are not impulsive killers, but lethal hunters, meticulously refined by countless generations of survival. Their movements glide gracefully, measured, nearly imperceptible against the tall grass. Close by, young cubs nestle against their mothers, oblivious to the fact that their very breaths hinge on the silent decisions made by those around them. In this harsh realm, indecision can lead to death, and overconfidence can morph into a perilous trap. Because beyond the shimmering horizon, a danger is on the move. Not mere prey, not unsuspecting victims, but a force formidable enough to demand a brutal toll even from those who reign over the savanna. When their paths intersect, there will be no retreat, merely repercussions to face. The breaking dawn lays bare the true magnitude of the threat. From the periphery of the plain, dark figures emerge in slow, intentional formation. A herd of Cape buffalo advances with formidable unity, their hulking frames packed tightly, moving as one indomitable body. Each buffalo appears forged from steel, their broad shoulders rippling with raw power. Their curved horns lock together, creating a living wall that transforms the herd into a moving fortress. This is not standard prey. This is the kind that fights back, the kind that brings death to lions who misjudge the space or timing. The lionesses freeze. Their ears perk up, eyes narrowing as they meticulously observe every flicker of movement. They don't rush. They understand the game's lethal rules. Buffalo do not stand alone, nor do they abandon their kin. One misstep can spell shattered bones, crushed ribs, or worse. Dust swirls beneath the heavy hooves as the herd progresses, sending a low vibration through the earth. The air thickens, growing denser. One buffalo lingers slightly behind, older, slower, just a heartbeat out of sync. To the untrained observer, it signifies nothing. To seasoned hunters, it represents an opportunity carved out by age. Muscles tense, breath slow. The pride remains poised for the moment when their patience transforms into aggression. Because once the assault begins, there is no turning back. Every leap, every charge, demands a price. The signal is silent, but every lioness senses it simultaneously. The atmosphere shifts. Muscles coil. The hunt sparks to life. Lionesses burst forth in a sudden eruption of orchestrated fury, slicing through the herd's path like blades through the tall grass. The buffalo react instantly. Heads bow. Horns swing outward. The ground detonates beneath the thunder of hooves as the herd consolidates, crafting a living barricade of muscle and bone. Dust envelopes the scene. Deep bellows clash with snarls, creating a thunderous collision of survival instincts in direct conflict. The aged buffalo stumbles just for a moment. That moment is critical. Two lionesses latch on, yanking and twisting, testing its balance. Yet the herd does not forsake him. Others charge back, horns cleaving through the haze, forcing the hunters to scatter or risk being crushed. Agony flashes amidst the disorder. A lioness is flung aside, rolling hard before regaining her footing. The male lion steps forward, now his mere presence, halting a full countercharge. He roars a sound, laden with caution, not bravado. This is not about dominance, this is strategy. Minutes stretch out like hours as fatigue creeps in. At last the herd hesitates. The old buffalo collapses under the burden of resistance he can no longer bear. Victory arrives, but it is wrung out through strain, fear, and the stark reminder that even the mightiest can bleed. Gradually the dust settles, unveiling a hard-fought silence. The pride feeds, but there is no celebration, no gleam of triumph in their eyes. Each lion eats with urgency, mindful that a kill of this scale draws scrutiny. All around them, the savanna observes. The sun ascends higher, bringing with it heat insects and the warning signals of change. This land's generosity is not everlasting. As days drift by, the grass loses its vibrancy. Green fades to brittle yellow and watering holes deteriorate into muddy remnants. Prey dwindles. The pride is compelled to relocate, vacating a territory they once dominated with ease. Each step away from home is weighed down, especially for the cubs straining to keep pace. Hunger sharpens their patience into desperation. Their journey directs them toward a river that reeks of decay and stagnation. The surface lies still, far too still. The lionesses hesitate at the bank, surveying the water that conceals silent assassins beneath. Crocodiles lie in wait, motionless jaws primed to snuff out lives in a mere snap. One miscalculated step could drag a fully grown lion into eternal darkness. Slowly and cautiously, the pride wades into the water. Cubs are shielded in the middle, protected by bodies forming a living barrier. Ripples uncoil, a shadow flits beneath. But today, vigilance prevails. They emerge drenched, shaken, and alive. Yet the greatest peril still looms ahead, beyond the riverbank. The land on the other side is not desolate. It is claimed. The scent arrives first pungent and strange, layered with the scents of young, ambitious males. Two new lions prowl the open plain ahead, their dark manes unburdened by age or authority. They are swifter, reckless, and ravenous for status. To them, the arriving pride is not a family. It is an incursion. Low growls rumble through the grass as both factions close in. The reigning male advances, placing himself as a barrier between peril and his pride. His scars narrate tales of survived battles and painfully learned lessons. The younger coalition does not pause. They charge in a thrumming wave of raw aggression, fangs bared and muscles rippling with ambition. The collision is swift and fierce, a storm of strength and sound. Lionesses surge to back their leader, forming a cohesive wall that disrupts the rhythm of the attackers. This is not merely a duel. It is a demonstration of unity. The skirmish is brief yet savage. The younger males falter, not overwhelmed solely by brawn but by coordination and resolve. Gradually they withdraw their challenge, left unaddressed but not forgotten. The pride stands firm, weary yet unbroken. In the heart of the Savanna territory is never permanently owned. It is borrowed, defended, and eternally under threat. Exhaustion cannot quell hunger. Even after fending off the challengers, the pride cannot afford to linger and rest. The realm they now inhabit offers nothing but sparse grass and uneven cover, yet it harbors something crucial: life. In the distance, a stir disrupts the stillness. A herd of zebras glides across the pale yellow expanse, their striped forms blurring into motion. They are vigilant, powerful, and capable of delivering life-altering kicks. Once more, the lionesses spread out, sinking low into the grass. Each step is meticulously calculated. They blend with the wind, wielding silence as their greatest ally. The male remains behind, with the cubs watchful of the horizon for any danger. A single alarm from the herd could obliterate their advantage in mere moments. Tension tightens as the distance closes. One zebra hesitates, another shifts direction. Confusion ripples through the group. Then it occurs: the lionesses explode forward in a synchronized assault. Hooves thunder. Dust erupts. A kick whips past a lioness's face, narrowly missing. The chase is fleeting but intense. When it concludes, the pride finally partakes in a meal once more. It is not excess, but it suffices for survival. In this territory that is adequate for now, the heat bears down as the pride reclines beneath sparse acacia trees, their bodies rising and falling in slow, labored breaths. This land provides little solace, but even a brief reprieve is a blessing. Around them, the savanna maintains its endless rhythm. Survival here isn't solely reserved for the mightiest, but for those who adapt the quickest. Not far off, another hunt takes shape. A solitary cheetah mother stalks low across the open expanse, her slender form crafted for speed rather than might. Two tiny cubs await, concealed in the grass, their lives hinging on her success. She fixates on a lone antelope straying from its group. There will be no second chance. Her assault must be flawless. In a sudden burst of motion, she erupts into a sprint. The world blurs. Seconds determine fate. The chase concludes almost as quickly as it commences, leaving her gasping lungs ablaze and exposed. A perilous moment. Larger predators often steal what they are unable to catch. Today, fortune favors her. No lions stalk nearby. No hyenas cackle. She hauls her catch into safety and nourishes her cubs. granting them another day on this earth. Meanwhile, unseen and patient, the savanna readies its next lesson, because respite is fleeting and danger never slumbers. Shadows stretch as another predator advances. A leopard glides through acacia, light, quiet, and precise. It does not chase. It waits. Muscles tense, eyes fixed. One misstep from the baboons below could tip the scales. In mere seconds, the attack is over. The hunter vanishes, illustrating that survival rewards patience. It serves as a reminder to all beings that timing always dictates life. Life never pauses across the open plains. Antelope tread lightly, their ears sharp. Hyenas cackle from a